Hello. Lesson 3. Seek for help when you are in trouble. I began to work as a manager when I was 24 years old, and I have worked at many different companies. But I often had difficulties with interpersonal communication and workflow every time I moved to a new company. I faced a big failure when I moved to my most recent company. Our company specializes in trading medical equipment. My job is to manage the service engineering department, where there are 20 people of different ages. I hold a bachelor's degree in commerce from the University of Economics, Ho Chi Minh City. With that, I became the manager of this engineering group. The biggest challenge was that the members who are much older than me didn't accept me as their manager. 6 months after getting this new job, I still hadn't made any progress at work. I decided to quit because I spent a lot of time and effort, but there were still big arguments in our team. However, after offering my resignation, I took time to consider my failure. I wrote down on paper the difficulties that we were facing and why we couldn't become a team. My team members also needed a leader who can help them orient the team's strategic direction with a high level of knowledge and work skills, as well as provide the best service for our customers. Here's how I overcame this failure. First, I withdrew my resignation. Then I sought help from others. I asked for help from my old boss. She's a very kind person who has always supported me on my career path. I contacted my company's product department to ask for all the product manufacturing documents for me to study. I asked for the support of the team to understand all of the products that our company deals in. I suggested being trained by the manufacturers on how to treat product errors and how to handle them when they occur, and also learn the service business model from them. I discussed with every person on my team about their salary, job's aspiration, and the difficulties they might meet while working in the company. After discussing, we got to know each other better. I met the customers and did surveys to evaluate their demands. I built a standard customer service procedure for our company and set up a small team that specializes in processing customer data and taking care of the clients. I also did many other things, such as dividing our group into small teams so that I only worked with team leaders and empowered the team leaders with management's responsibilities and the power to change salaries following their internal management model. Besides that, I also evaluated their work performance based on KPI. At the moment, our company is the only distribution dealer in the ASEAN area that meets the goals of the service business and the technical requirements of manufacturers. At the moment, our company is the only distribution dealer in the ASEAN area that meets the goals of the service business and the technical requirements of manufacturers. The initial failure made me want to stop at times, but I realized that as long as I never give up, do my best at work every day, continuously learn new things, and observe everything and find ways to improve myself every day, then I can overcome the challenge of failure. And I learned an important lesson, that is to seek for support from others when you are in trouble. Like how I asked for help from my old boss, from my team members, the manufacturers, and my customers. Lesson 5, Aspiration. Our foundation named Aspiration is the orphans' big family. One of the orphans was an ethnic minority girl. 4 years ago, she was just over 12 years old. Her father had gone away, and her mother left her when she was very young. She lived with her grandparents. She was a bright and positive girl. I was shocked the first time I met her when she said she had never eaten a piece of chicken meat. While being a part of the Aspiration family, she was taken care of and supported by us. She became healthier, more mature, and better at communicating and studying. After 1 year, there was a program on TV named Living Like Flowers. It was a talk show, and they wanted to create an episode about the Aspiration Foundation. She participated in the program as one of the members of the Aspiration family. After the episode aired, her mother contacted her. And after that, her mother called her regularly and returned to their hometown to visit her. One day, she gave her a new smartphone. After having a smartphone, she made more online friends, used social media more often, Facebook, dressed better, told lies, and was affected by the negative teenage trends on the social media platforms. We also found out that she was dating a boy she met online, who lived in a local area. We weren't fully aware of the negative activities she was engaging. We weren't fully aware of the negative activities she was engaging in thanks to her exposure to social media. Our volunteers talked with her and her family, but perhaps due to the customs there, her family considered her changes as normal. Just a few months later, she and her boyfriend dropped out of school. We worked with volunteers, the school and her family, but we couldn't persuade her to come back to school. Her family casually agreed to let her drop out. According to them, marriage in the teenage years of ethnic minorities is easy to accept. Although we had tried our best, we couldn't help her, so we had to stop taking care of her. There have been a few similar stories. It was a huge regret, even a pain for me. After these bad stories, I saved time to ponder how to help children in the best way long term, so that there would be no obstacles to their bright future. I make a rule about the children using social networks. Only high school students were allowed to use social networks. The rule helps them stay away from negative information on the internet. We explained in detail the positive and negative sides of social networks, what we should and shouldn't do when using social networks. Additionally, we've organized many meaningful activities and clubs for our children to participate in, such as little projects, good habits practice, book clubs, youth station, etc. After all of the children's social accounts are added into a private group, which constantly updates with meaningful articles, lessons, and positive messages. The children have a positive online environment to participate, therefore lowering their chances of being attracted to negative trends. It also helps to increase the cohesion among members of the aspiration family. They have more meaningful information to learn and develop themselves. Many bad habits are reduced. Many unnecessary temptations are avoided. Although there have been many difficulties and we've lost control in some inevitable cases, we continue to find a better way. The important things are our trust and efforts. We know we are continuously doing better day by day. We will keep helping our children have more knowledge and a more wholesome mindset that helps them build a good and happy life for themselves. Lesson 6. Oh, wait for me a little. With more than 10 years of experience in working with import and export documents and the customer service department, I would like to share 3 points with the new graduates who are interested in this profession. First of all, working in a customer service position means that we have to please everyone. Customers are always right, so we have to give up our ego when talking to customers. Besides that, we must have adequate knowledge of importing and exporting cargo to be able to explain to and advise our customers how to solve a problem. The second point is that we have to be very careful and pay close attention when working. Most costs incurred are in USD and all errors are traceable by money. It depends on the policy of each company, but usually, if an individual makes a mistake, they have to pay for their own mistakes. So we must always double-check the information carefully before sending any information to our customers via email, phone, or text message. The third point is that we are careful but quick to react when working. Sounds like a contradiction, doesn't it? But no, the most important thing for the customer service staff is that we have to react quickly when there is a problem incurred. Solving a problem before the deadline will help the company and customers save on costs. The company will appreciate us. Customers will feel that we always want to find the best solution to solve the problem that they need. Customers will be satisfied with the company's services when they feel they are treated like the most important customer, and they will choose long-term cooperation with the company. That is the success of a customer service representative. Oh, that's all. Thank you.